Okay, Hamid, I thought you weren't coming. What happened?
I wanted to join. I wanted to.
Alhamdulillah. And Taha, how are you? Are you settled in New York?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been so hectic, of course. But yeah, alhamdulillah, I've pretty much gotten everything set up. Just trying to get like into used to work. But yeah, alhamdulillah, settling through. Should be good
Alhamdulillah.
in a couple of days.
Inshallah, inshallah. See you on Eid, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. I'm gonna fly back in a bit.
Inshallah. All right, guys. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala Rasuli al-Kareem amma ba'd. We're going to start two books today. And this is really going to get into the meat of things. This is what we've been preparing for a long time. So the first book is here. I'm going to post most of these links in the chat. This is Arabic Grammar for Beginners. It's going to give you like the skeleton of how to speak Arabic. You basically like really need to know this book if you want to know Arabic at all. So I'm going to post this link in the chat. So we'll start with this book, and then I'm gonna do another book with you guys, which we'll be reading. So we'll do like 10 minutes of this. So ajurmiyyah is a classic Arabic grammar book written in the 13th century by the Moroccan scholar Muhammad ibn Dawud al-Sanhaji, the go-to book for beginners to learn Arabic grammar. Um, so then he like gives some advice, like the translator. So the first page, he talks about anwa'ul kalam. Al-kalam huwa al-lafdu al-murakkabu al-mufidu bil-wada'. So what does this mean? Kalam means speech, and he defines speech here, the author, As-Sanhaji, and it is the beneficial composed utterance that conforms to the rules of Arabic. So it has to be a lafz, or it has to be spoken. It has to be murakkab, which means it's made of two or more words. We say this in Urdu too, something to be murakkab. Um, it has to be mufid, meaning that it's coherent and meaningful, and it has to be following the rules of the Arabic language, which is wada. Wa aqsamuhu thalatha, ism wa fi'l wa harf. So, do you guys remember ism, fi'l, harf, what these are in English? Don't read the thing. Don't look at it. Who can tell me?
Fail is verb, ism is noun,
Mm-hmm.
and what was the other thing?
Harf.
Harf. Harf.
Was it like pronouns?
Yeah, it can be a pronoun. It's a participle. So or particle, noun, verb, and particle. So
Okay.
this will help you determine i'rab. And i'rab we will define later. So all for now you need to know all Arabic speech is either ism, fail, or harf. Okay? فالاسم يعرف بالخفض والتنوين ودخول الألف واللام وحروف الخفض وهي من وإذا وعن وعلى وفي ورب والباء والكاف واللام وحروف القسم وهي الواو والباء والتاء. So how do we know the noun? Remember we learned about alamatul asma, or the signs of the noun. The noun accepts khafad, but this is also like jar majrur, right? Do you guys remember that? Same meaning. You remember jar majrur, like when I say qaid azam?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay. Tanween and alif lam.
yes.
And then the letters of khafad, like all the particles that can make things, make a noun majrur. So remember, jar majrur is either two nouns together or it's a harf and a ism. So these are all the things that can make the word after it majrur, like the noun min, ila, ala, min, ila, an, ala, fi, rubba, ba, kaf, lam. And the letters of swearing, which are waw, ba, and ta. So, for example, like in the Quran, um, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the verse, wal asri, okay, wa al asri.
I can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry about that. I appreciate you reminding me because I need to start. So wal asri, you guys see it now, the screen?
Yes.
Okay, तो ये पढ़ा जा रहा है. You can read this. So can you read that, Hamid? Wal asri?
Yeah, Walasri, yes.
Okay, so if you look at the Quran as well, you guys have the link for the book, right? I
Yes,
posted
I'm
it in
good
the
to
WhatsApp. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so Surah Asr. So you notice that there's a kasra here, and you notice that there's a waw, and this waw is called waw qasam. Okay? Waw al-qasam. तो ये यहाँ पर अल्लाह कसम खा रहे हैं कि मैं वक्त पर कसम खाता हूँ. अल्लाह ताला ये कह रहे हैं. Like Allah is saying, I swear by time. Okay, so when you have this wow, this is called harf qasam. And then the word after it, first of all, has to be a noun. So this is ism, and it also has to be khafad or majroor. They mean the same thing, okay?
Hmm.
Any questions about that?
In the book, where is Harf Kasam? Is it in page 2 or 3?
Just right here where it says وحروف قسم وحروف القسم وهي الواو والباء والتاء. You see that?
Yes.
That's what I'm referring to.
Okay.
ठीक है? Any questions about that?
So these are all Haruf Kasam, Min, Ila, and
No,
Ala.
no. Min ila an ala fi ruba ba kaf lam. These are all
Oh, these are now.
huruf khafad. And then there's another special case called huruf qasam. So huruf khafad, like if I say this sentence, ana, let me just double check. Yeah, ana fi al madrasa. इसका क्या मतलब है?
I I'm in school.
Yes. So
Okay.
this right here, this is harf qasam. I mean, sorry, not astaghfirullah. This is harf, what do they call it?
Harf
Harf khafad.
Kasam.
Okay. And the word after it is a noun, and it is majroor. That's what you need to know now. It's a special case in Arabic, okay?
Okay.
Make
Can
sense to you guys?
can we remind you what's Majroor again? Just
Majroor is like when you have two nouns or a particle in a noun, and it shows you that there's a noun present. So if I write, for example, Kitabu Hamid, okay? Or if I write Huwa Yaqra'u An At-Tarikh. So the first sentence here, this means Hamid's book,
okay.
okay? So Hamid here is majroor. This is the harf jar or ism jar, and this is the majroor. Sorry, this is ism here,
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? Because kitab is an ism, right?
Yeah.
So in this example, there's two ism together and they make the construction jar wa ism majroor. Make sense? Kind
Yes.
of like जैसे उर्दू में इजाफा होता है इसी तरह से आप याद करें.
Okay.
Just like कायदे आजम. कायदे आजम, right? Two nouns together. In Urdu, we do a kasra here, but in Arabic, it would be Qaid al-Azam. And when you have this construction together, it indicates like a compound word in which both are nouns, or at least the second one is a noun. So like this sentence, huwa yaqra'u an tarikh, he reads about history. So an here, this is harf khafad, okay? And then this is the majroor. समझ में आ रहा है कुछ?
Yeah.
Any
Then mudaf ilayh, like that's
same thing as mudaf ilayh. All these things are the same thing.
okay because I can't
Yeah.
find majroor details in.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I never mentioned the word majroor to you guys, but this is a case
Okay.
in Arabic, but it has to do with so basically getting ahead of myself a little bit, but like when you have mudaf ilayh, the second word has to have a kasra.
Okay.
So now that you know that this case that the kasra it's called majroor.
Because that's called majroor. Okay.
Yep. Any questions about that?
No.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Following along.
Okay, so now the fi'l, how do we know if it's a fi'l? يعرف بقد وسين وسوف وتاء تانيث الساكنة. How do you know if something is a fi'l? Either there's qad associated with it or seen and sofa, which are words for the future. We talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
And ta tanith sakina. Like ta tanith sakina is when you have a word that ends with a ta, like katabat. When you see this ta at the end, then you know it's a verb. Okay? And then when you see qad before a word, then you know the word that's following it has to be a verb. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So let me. I want to read the book where it says this.
Right here, this right here in Arabic. وَالْفِعْلُ يُعْرَفُ, and the verb is known by acceptance of qad. This is the translation right here.
Okay.
Sin, sofa, ta tanis as-sakina. Ata tanis as-sakina.
So you mentioned kad ta, and then what about this al-seen, sofa?
Remember we talked about that these are ways to indicate future in
Oh
Arabic?
yeah, yeah. I okay.
Yeah.
I got. I
So
see.
these are also ways to, because future is with verbs, right?
Okay.
So when I put seen or sofa before something, like if I say sofa adhabu
So, future. Yeah.
ila al masjid, तो मैंने कहा कि I will go to the masjid.
Okay.
This is the future right here, okay? ठीक है, understood?
Yes.
Okay, so and then harf is ماذا يصلح معه دليل الاسم ولا دليل الفعل. So basically, the process of elimination. The particle is that which doesn't accept any indicators of the noun or the verb. Okay, so this sentence here, ذهب محمد إلى البيت. So tell me I'm gonna write this sentence again on paint, okay? And we're gonna go through which is which of everything. Dhahaba Muhammadun ila al-bayti. ठीक है, तो tell me, dhahaba, is it a verb or a noun or a harf?
What does Zahaba mean? Zahaba mean.
If I tell you, then it'll give it. Dhihab yani कि जाना, आना
Is
जाना.
it action? So fail,
Yes, fail. Yeah.
and then how? Ism,
Muhammad is what you said?
ism
Yes. Yeah. How do you know it's an ism?
is a name.
Yes. And well, not just that, you have the tanween here, right?
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, yes.
Okay. And then
Show
ila
me,
is
mention the tanween again. So tanween is,
tanween is one of the alamatul ism.
yes, yes. So I I see my notes for it. Tanween. Okay.
अच्छा, तो फिर इला क्या है?
Ila would be the particle then.
Yes. So how do you say particle in Arabic?
Harf.
Right. And then al-bayti क्या है?
Baiti would be ism, I guess. House.
Okay. And tell me, how do you know it's a ism? There are two ways you know.
Oh yes, this is
Is it the ta?
Sorry, say that again, Taha?
Is it because of the ta?
No, not because of the ta here. It's because of the alif lam, remember?
oh yes, okay.
Alif lam, and also because it is the mudaf ilayh here, because this is the mudaf. So this becomes majroor.
Majroor, okay. Yeah, Alif Lam, okay.
Make sense to you guys?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So that's what he said. Dhahaba is a verb representing an action. Muhammad and Bait are clearly nouns, and ila is a particle. And then Muhammadun jalisun fil masjid. So
Let's
yeah,
do it again. Do the test again.
for this,
Yeah.
okay, okay, we'll do it again. Muhammadun jalisun fi al masjid. अच्छा, तो यहाँ पर tell me what's what.
I think Muhammadun would be Islam, obviously, because of,
Yep, and but you know it's a name, but tell me the sign here.
yeah, it's because of the tanween.
Yep, and then this jalisun,
Also an Ism,
correct, because of what?
the tanween as well.
Very good, mashallah, mashallah. Then fi is what?
Fi is a particle.
Yes, very good. And al masjidi is kya? Is what?
Ism,
Because of what two things?
because of the alif lam, and is it uh, like mudaf? I think it's in the previous example, but I don't know if
Yes, the
this
same
one is
thing.
the same.
Mudaf ilayh, because this is the harf and this is the ism. So any
Got it.
ism that comes after a harf is mudaf ilayh and majroor. Got it?
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. So um the noun, okay, so this is what he's talking about. The noun is recognized by khafd, which is it can be in the state of jar. This is what you're talking about, jar majroor. Khafad just means jar in the Kufin school of grammar. We will be following this terminology in accordance with the matan. So here he says khafad. So no verb can be majroor. So if something is in a state of jar majroor, it is a noun. Tanween, if it accepts tanween, it's a noun. Alif lam, if it accepts alif lam, it's a noun. So just like Taha said, jalisun, um, so well, actually, he gets something complex here, but ignore that part right now.
Okay.
Um, we're gonna stop here because, well, actually, let me keep going a little bit. So remember the signs of the noun qad, seen, sofa, and then ta, tanif, sakina. So like he's trying to tell you that what can you do with jalisun? Can you say jalisin? Yes, you can. Okay. Can you say al jalisu? Yes, you can. Can you say sofa jalis? Qad qad jalis? No, you cannot say those things. And you'll learn why when we go over like what a verb is more, but you cannot say sofa jalis, you cannot say sajalis, you cannot say qad jalis. But if you say dhahab, you can say qad dhahab, right? You can say qad dhahab al imamu ila al masjid. That means indeed the imam went to the masjid. Dhahabat Fatimatu ilal madrasati. If you add the ta here, then it becomes feminine. Can you add a ta to it? So that means it's a verb. And then he talks about the last part, the harf is through the process of elimination. So if it's not a noun or a verb, it's a harf. So when we look at the word ila, it doesn't conform to any of the rules of the verbs or the nouns, okay? And this is an infographic that you should look at to kind of summarize what we just talked about, and then we'll do the next chapter next time. So basically, as a review, everything is either ism, fail, harf. Look at this example. Dhahaba, fail, Ahmad, ism, ila, harf, asuq, ism. Okay.
Uh,
All the huruf of khafat are min, ila, an, fi, ruba, ba, kaf, lam. And then the particles of qasam, waw, ba, ta. So when I write dhahaba Ahmadu ilal bayti, ila here is the particle of khafa that makes this majroor. Okay.
okay.
Qad, seen, sofa, these are the signs of verbs. Qad adhaba ila suq. Oh, qad, this is wrong. This should be qad dhahaba.
Oh,
قد ذهب إلى السوق. Indeed, he went to the market. Or you just put a ta on it, then it also becomes a verb. ذهبت, قامت, تكلمت. Everything else is a particle. So make sure you memorize this. It's very important to continue, like to understand how to like create sentences in Arabic, okay? Inshallah.
oh,
All right, so that's one of the links that we're gonna do. And then the other link, just for a few minutes, we're gonna start reading a book because I feel like once you read things, then it'll help you understand. Okay, so we're gonna read a few pages and then you guys go to sleep. Sorry, let me try to email this to myself and then we will go forward. Any questions so far?
I have a basic question. Like,
Mm-hmm.
normally we've been taught to like verb is an action and then noun is place person. So that's our instinct or my instinct. But here we have to look for signs to identify them as verb or noun, right? Is that correct? Is my understanding correct?
So verbs in Arabic, they do the same things. They still have to do with time and action,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit more complicated because there's verbal nouns in
Uh,
in Arabic. So like when you say ana jalisun, that means I am sitting. So I am sitting in, remember we talked about in Arabic you can make lots of sentences without verbs at
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So when I say ana jalisun, I am sitting, I am sitting, that's a verb in English, am sitting, but in Arabic jalisun is a noun
okay.
because there's a tanween. So there's a difference like in the convention of things. Like it's kind of philosophical, but like jalisun indicates like kind of like a state.
Uh-huh.
And in English, like you're not really in a state if you're sitting, but in Arabic, that's much more part of the language. Does that make sense, kind of?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Any more questions before we start this book?
I don't know.
All right. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The second book that I posted is called Qasasul Anbiya, and it's basically a book by an Indian scholar in which he would teach children Arabic and he would make them like read stories about the prophets. Like, in Taraweeh, we're going over a lot of stories. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I think there was the story of Ismail alayhi salam telling his father, like, do what Allah commanded you in terms of slaughtering me. And the stories of Musa alayhi salam and Yusuf alayhi salam. So it's a good time, in Ramadan to really focus on these stories. So he has this book of all the stories of the prophets, basically from Ibrahim all the way to Yusuf alayhi salam, not Musa alayhi salam, but all those stories. And then we're gonna go over this, and it has tashkil, so it's easy to read. And I want you guys to try your best to try to translate it. So this, I will help you in the beginning. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Man kasar al-asnam, who broke the idols? Ba'i'ul asnam. So this means, actually, give me a second. I think it means the idol seller, but I need to make sure. So remember, do you guys know any of these words, kasar or asnam?
No.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna try our best. So Taha, why don't you read the first line here? Yeah, it means idol seller, but go ahead. All
Sure.
right, go ahead. Yep.
Sorry, one second. Let me zoom in. Okay. قبل أيام كثيرة جدا كان في قرية رجل رجل مثهور
Mashhurun,
جدا
mashhurun.
مشهور جدا.
Okay, go ahead and stop there and try your best to, what do you think is being said here?
Um, I'm not sure. Like these are like words that I've like heard.
Mhm.
Like I've heard kathira a lot in like the khutbas and jidda. I think it
What
refers
is,
to.
what do you think kathira means?
Uh, I'm not sure. I've heard it in the khutbah.
So go ahead, both of you, and create a notebook for all the vocabulary we're going to learn, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So kathira means a lot. Like in Urdu, we say aksar, same thing. So in Urdu, if you want to write um, aksar, that means often, right? And kathira, that's the origin of that. So kathira means many or a lot, and jiddan means very much. Okay. So qabal, Hamid, do you know what qabal means?
No.
Qabal means before, and then ayam means what?
Oh,
Ayam means days. So the plural of yom, like yom al-qiyamah,
yeah.
ayam is days. So all these words, make sure you write them. Qabl, before, days, many or many days, many days. Okay. So ayamin, kathiratin, these are both nouns because you have the tanween. You see that? And jiddan, there's all this is all nouns, basically. Make sense to you guys?
So how you said ayamun is you said it's a noun?
Ayam, yeah, ayam is days, the plural of yom,
Got it.
and it's a noun. That's right.
I see.
Okay, and then so you read the second line, mashallah, very good. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. Kana means there was. Okay, fi, what does fi mean?
Is it like in?
Be in, yeah.
In, very good. And then qarya means what? Qarya means village.
Okay.
Rajul means what?
Man,
Yes, mashallah. Mashhur, same in Urdu. What does it mean?
prominent, popular.
Yeah, famous,
Yeah.
basically. Jiddan, we just talked about very. So what does this sentence mean? Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan.
The man who was popular in the town.
Yeah, kind of. So there was in the village a man very popular.
Okay.
Got it?
Kana mean, can you tell me the meaning again? Kana?
Kana means there was.
Okay.
Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. There was in the village a very popular man.
And Jadda is means what?
Jiddan means a lot or
Oh,
very. Yeah.
okay.
Wakana ismu hadha rajuli azar. So anybody want to take a stab on this? What does that mean? Wa means what? And,
And
right?
and, and
Kana.
there was Ismu.
Is it like talking about there's a man whose name was?
Yeah, you almost got it. So, and there was the name. So what is hada? Remember what particle we talked about?
Yeah.
Hada is ism ishara, remember?
Yes, yes.
Oh
Ism
yes.
ishara, yani ke
This,
this man. And there was a name of this man, Azar. So Azar was his name.
okay.
Does this make sense to you guys? Is it too difficult?
No, no, it's
It makes sense. When you like
Okay.
break it down, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. All right. I just make me slow down if it's too much, okay?
Yeah.
Um, so another thing that we need to talk about, there's another way to recognize nouns that he doesn't go into. And like in the future, remember the two cases of nouns in Arabic, it's mudare and there's madi. And mudare is both um, future and present, right? You guys remember this?
yes.
Okay, so remember this aneitu, okay? So when you see a a word that starts with alif hamza, noon, ya, or ta, then know it's mudari. So for example, like when I say adhabu, or when I say yadhabu, or when I say tadhabu, or when I say nadhabu. So I put this in the wrong order. So this is going to be nadhabu and this is tadhabu. तो ये जो सारे verbs हैं, they're all mudare or present or future. So adhabu, I am going. Yadhabu, he is going. Nadhabu, we are going. Tadhabu, you are going. So adhab yani ke I, yadhabu, he, nadhabu, we, tadhabu, you. Very simple kind of explanation. This is all masculine, by the way. None of this is feminine. So we'll get into the feminine later, but just remember that, okay?
Okay, don't read it. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
And, the second last is what? Naz? Nazaru?
Nadhabu, noon se, nadhabu.
Okay.
So like when Allah, like in Surah Fatah, and we say, Iyaka na'budu
Yeah.
wa iyaka nasta'in. This is हम इबादत करते हैं, नस्ताइन हम मदद मांगते हैं. That's what it means. Got it?
Okay.
Clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. So next sentence, وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ. Oh wait, actually, sorry. وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَبِيعُ الْأَصْنَامِ. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. So I want you guys to try to translate these two sentences the best you can. وَكَانَ آزَرُ. Think about what we just talked about. يَبِيعُ الْأَصْنَامِ. What does that mean?
And there was the person, Azerbaijan.
Azar, the father of Ibrahim, remember? Alayhi salam. So, and there was Azar, right? Yabi'u, so is this a mudari verb? It is, right? Because it starts with ya. And what does asnam mean?
Not sure.
So al asnam means idols, the idols,
Okay.
and yabi'u means selling, or he is selling. So and Azar was selling idols. That was his profession. He was an idol seller. Got it?
Got it.
وكان في هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا. What does that mean?
And there was in this Al-Qaryati means
Remember Qarya, it's here.
yeah, village.
Mm-hmm.
Baitu. Baitu means is it house?
Yep, a big, very big house. Kabirun jiddan. Kabir means big, right?
Okay.
Is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay. وكان في هذا البيت أصنام كثيرة جدا وكان الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. And there was in this house idols, a lot of idols, many,
Oh,
many idols, basically. Make sense?
yes.
وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. What does that mean?
And there was a man, humans or people,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. Like sajda?
Yeah, they were prostrating
Prostrate, okay.
to
Okay.
these idols.
Yeah. And the
Makes sense?
second last word is hazihi, right?
Yeah, so that's also ism ishara, right?
Okay, yes.
All right, so we're gonna stop there. Hopefully this is getting clearer to you guys, inshallah.
Yeah, this is helpful. This was good.
Okay. Okay, keep studying. Make sure you review your notes and write down all the vocabulary.
Sure.
Inshallah, we'll try to meet again next week. Inshallah, next week will be Eid and I'll see you guys. Jazakallah khair. Have a good night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Take care.
You too.